African economy will take. And I say that with a lot of confidence. I think we've seen for the first time we have an African president in Tanzania. And it's a beginning. I mentioned the two presidents here. But this is a president of a country. So women are going places. And the good thing is that, and that's why I keep saying the men should not be challenged. When we get to the table, we make sure the decisions that are made are right. They are right for generations, not just for ourselves. Today's award ceremony is therefore more than just a celebration of individual accomplishments. It is a testament to the collective strength of women to make a difference in society. These awards highlight the importance of diversity and inclusion in every sector. To our awardees, I want to say, your achievements are truly inspiring. You have broken barriers, you have set new standards. You have paved ways for others to follow. Your work not only enhances your respective industries, but also enriches your communities and society. I'd also like to take this moment to acknowledge the support systems that have played crucial roles in the success of these women. And I want to most sincerely recognize the judges, and I'd ask you to be upstanding. Please do be upstanding. It's not easy to go through 2,000 names and come up with 40. So let's appreciate the good work they've done, and we will do it the KCB way. We will give them a 3 factorial. So let's go, and we will do it faster. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. Thank you very much, judges. I know it was not easy. And the whole support system, because I'm sure it's not even the judges, the companies that have been here, that are very, very deliberate and intentional about empowering women. I've seen a lot of industry leaders in the house. I can't even mention them. Brenda, it was great to see you again. I saw her somewhere, yeah? I think I saw Robert Kibara, the Group CEO of Housing Finance. Peter Mugeni, the CEO of MD HF, and very many. And this is your new family for the 40, because part of this is to help you create another environment for yourself. So I do hope by the time you go home, you have numbers, because these are new connections. These are networks that can open amazing doors. And so when Maggie says 13 and I say 20, it is possible. But guess what? You've got to be very intentional and deliberate. You can go and celebrate and forget to ask yourself to hold yourself accountable. That's where it will end. But immediately you hold yourself accountable and say, I have been given this. What will I say? I have planted out of what I've gotten. Today, we are also reminded that we must do our part to break the glass ceiling and open the doors of opportunity. When I look around, I see a room that is filled with champions. Experience has shown that progress for women is progress for all of us. As you live here tonight, I wish to remind you of this challenge. Women may have to work twice or 3 times as hard as men to achieve the same recognition. But if this is what it takes for us to be successful, then let us work that hard, because we are more than capable. So it's not easy. It's not going to be easy. You'll have to work harder, more difficult, probably more longer hours, taking a lot of more humiliation. I look at our women leaders who represent us in political offices and the kind of embarrassment they have to go through. When a woman leader who is in politics makes a mistake, and besides her is another man leader who makes a mistake, the woman leader is judged more harshly. Chances that it becomes personal and even gets to her family is very, very high. That's the environment, that's the reality, that's where we are in. So I'm not going to tell my fellow ladies that it's going to be easier. You've got to work hard, 3 or even maybe 4 times harder. At KCB Bank, my promise to you is that we shall be there every step of the way. Today, through our FLAME proposition, that is female-led and made enterprises, we have committed Kenya shillings 250 billion shillings, specifically for female-led and made enterprises. Out of that, about 170 has been disbursed. And my prayer is that, there's a lady here that's a beneficiary. My challenge to the 40 ladies, knock at the door and make sure that the chunk that is remaining, you can get part of that cake. In line with our commitment to women, we have the KCB Female-Led and Made Enterprises proposition, which we launched in 2022. And as I mentioned, 250 billion commitment. And part of it is just a journey in, bridging the gender parity that exists. In addition, the bank has developed specific financial products designed to meet the unique needs of women entrepreneurs. It was very interesting because when we came up with this proposition, one of the things women said, don't ask me whether I'm married. Just look at me as a woman entrepreneur. Don't ask for my husband ID. So we realized to be able to get it right with women, and I'm happy Maggie mentioned one of the forums that we do under our Biashara Club. It's got to be unique because women, we like to have coffee, we like tea. That's just our nature, whether you call it mushene or whatever, but we love it. That's just how we love it. The men might make the decisions at the golf, but we make our decisions at the chama when we were having our cup of tea with a little spice of mushene. And that's where our business deals get close. So that's what the women told us. And that's why we've worked with the FLOM proposition to follow those guidelines. Our diverse agribusiness solution ensures farmers have access to convenient financial services and tool needed to mobilize their agricultural potential. Working with partners like Mastercard Foundation, again, a lot of work that has been done for women, both in Kenya as well as in Rwanda. In conclusion, allow me to extend a message of gratitude to Nation Media Group through the Business Daily brand for finding it appropriate to elevate the place of women through these awards. Let's appreciate them. So while we celebrate the outstanding achievements of our awardees today, let us also commit to supporting the next generation of women leaders. Thank you for your extraordinary contributions and for inspiring us all. I leave you with the words of Gertrude Stein, who said, "You are extraordinary within your limits, but your limits are extraordinary." Let this occasion be an opportunity for us to reaffirm our shared commitment to championing the cause of gender equality and strive for a world where all women's accomplishments are recognized and celebrated. Thank you and God bless you.
Tumpatie heshima makofi jamani. Asante sana. Tuendelee kumpigia makofi mpaka keti chini. Ndio mtindo wa siku jamani. Makofi kwake. Asante sana. Nina Shaban. Umesikia eh?
Nimemsikia. Another hearty clap for our chief guest, Caroline Manjeri. You know, Frida, if you listen to Caroline speak and you see where women have come from, imagine walking into a financial institution or walking into a bank and you're being told, give me your husband's ID. What does that mean? So we appreciate all our partners and everything that you have done when it comes to supporting women. And of course, we appreciate the Business Daily because thus far we have come as women, our hands needed to be held. Let's appreciate each other. Tafadhali.
All right, and just to let you know, the moment of truth is here. Tuko karibu kwanza sasa kuwazawadi washindi wetu. But before that, just allow me to go through our partners. Na nataka zile nduru tena, si ndio? Natumai kwamba hatujalala. EABL in the house. Safaricom, KCB, Tala, Centum, Housing Finance, MediPoint, AAR Hospital, Strathmore Business School, Alpha Jetta, Nation Media, na sisi wote. Are we ready to award our winners? Are we ready? The time is here, Nina.
The time is here, and even as we award our winners, I'd like to remind us once again, if your card, as a winner, if your card is not here, naomba tuweke kadi hapa. The ball will be coming to your table. It's going to take one last round. And in my hand, Frida, I am holding credit worth 80,000 shillings for our winners, all 40 winners. So as you come, collect your award, step down, you get your credit worth 2,000 shillings from Safaricom.
Oh, jamani, tupigeni makofi.
From Safaricom, ladies and gentlemen. And just not for yourself and for your business, you have to call people and tell them about what Business Daily has also done, okay?
Safaricom jamani, msisahau ma MC, hata sisi tunapenda kupiga simu. Tuna watu wanataka kusikia tukiwapigia simu. Naam, Nina, uko na zawadi nyingine?
Zawadi yenye imebaki
na nimesikia
sasa.
kwamba kuna masharti. Ukifika hapa jamani, kuna hii alama ambayo iko hapa katikati. Ukishapata zawadi yako tuzo, unasimama hapa, unapigwa picha, alafu ukishuka hivi tu unapatana na zawadi nyinginezo pale chini. Kwa wale washindi, tafadhali mkitoka upande ule, mnafika upande wa hapa katikati, unapokea zawadi yako top 40, under 40, alafu unapita hivi tu kwa madaha. Usikue na haraka, usiku ni wako, alafu unapata zawadi zingine. Sawa? Haya, wakati umefika jamani.
In English.
Okay.
Once you get on the stage, as a winner, ensure that you get to the middle of the stage. There's an X mark right here. Take your time. There's a photo session ongoing. Smile. Make sure you smile because you might be on the paper. And then walk off nicely. And don't forget to take your 2,000 shillings because if it stays, Frida and I will pounce on it, okay? All right. Let's go, Frida. So we'll start off with the representatives of the awards. What do we have first online?
Caroline Wanjeri, you will be awarding 2 of our winners. So please, Caroline.
So at 16, she drew a 10-year plan for her life, who she wanted to be and where she wanted to be. At 24, she bought a house 8 years earlier than the average person in the UK. She has 2 degrees too, a bachelor in engineering, that's chemical engineering, and a master of science, advanced engineering.
Naam, tunamzungumzia mhandisi wa masuala ya kemikali Michelle Watiki akiwa na miaka 26. Jamani Michelle, njoo kwa madaha upokee zawadi yako. Tupigieni makofi jamani. Leo ni siku ya kupiga makofi. Michelle Watiki, mhandisi wa masuala ya kemikali, pokea zawadi yako. Asante sana jamani Michelle. Msichoke kutabasamu jamani, ni siku yake Michelle, pigeni makofi. Asante sana Michelle. Asante sana. Tutazidi kupatiana pambaja tukishashuka pale chini kwa sababu ya muda. Tusonge mbele.
And young Michelle is only 26 years of age. All right. She's aware that she comes from a minority Nubian community and lived in one of the world's largest informal settlements, Kibra. Kibra was born in her and she was born in Kibra. Hence why she started a foundation offering dignified, accessible, affordable, and culturally sensitive mental health services at the community level.
Naam, tunamzungumzia muasisi na mkurugenzi mkuu wa Nivishe Foundation na wakfu huo wa Nivishe, Hamisa Rashid Ahmed, akiwa na miaka 30 jamani. Mpigeni makofi. Mpigeni makofi Hamisa Rashid Ahmed. Huyu ni muasisi na mkurugenzi mkuu wa wakfu wa Nivishe. Hongera sana Hamisa. Anapokea tuzo yake Hamisa. DJ usichoke. Baada ya Hamisa, naomba nimpate Bi Monica Ndumu, utakuwa unapatiana zawadi zingine 2. Karibu sana.
Guys, I have to allow us to please, as Monica comes up, that young girl comes from my community. My community is the Nubian community from Kibra. So please, let's appreciate her one more time. Being born and raised in Kibra is not easy, and what she's doing, even I have not been able to do. So we appreciate you. And you know, mental health is a thing, so thank you. I'm not trying to be biased. All right. A risk taken 11 years ago set her on her redefined path. The decision, which included wanting to spend more time raising her child, though uncertain, opened her eyes to other possibilities in life. She is the founder of a management consulting company that deals with social science research in the climate change sector.
Naam, tunamzungumzia muasisi na mkurugenzi wa utafiti wa UMITA, Umulga Adam, akiwa na miaka 38. Karibu sana Umulga, upokee zawadi yako. Makofi kwake Umulga mwenyewe. Anapokea zawadi yake. Tusichoke kumba makofi jamani.
Okay, we're moving on well. Now the first quote that defines her life and an aerospace engineer and a scientist, astronaut, candidate, graduate at a project POSN.
Huyu ni mhandisi wa ndege wa mitambo ya angani na pia ni afisa mkuu mtendaji wa Visilion. Vile vile yeye ni mtaalamu wa sayansi katika mamlaka ya European Space Agency. Wanjiku Chebet Kanyumba akiwa na miaka 28.
This time for Africa.
Wapi makofi jamani, wapi makofi. Jamani, ni mamake amekuja kuchukua zawadi.
She's in abroad, she's in America, so oh yeah, mamake jamani.
This is our motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line.
She's starting her PhD. Mama, just speak for her. She's starting.
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening, everybody. My name is Faith Kajumba. I'm here on behalf of my daughter, Wanjiko Chebet Kajumba, and she's starting her PhD next month. That is from tomorrow. Yes. She's abroad. Yeah.
Jamani, mpatieni mama makofi.
Congratulations, mama. She deserves to take the award for her daughter, right? Go ahead.
Ndio raha ya kuwa mzazi jamani. Makofi tu, DJ usichoke. Mamake Wanjiku Chebet Kanyumba. Asante sana. Naomba nimpate Bi Brenda Mbadhi aje mbele kuzawadi. Nafahamishwa kwamba hayuko, tusonge mbele na Monica.
Monica, are you good? We carry on strong? Strong, okay. Okay. So, if you thought a woman can't have it all, then you haven't met this one. At 34, she has achieved an impressive array of accomplishments, establishing herself as a trailblazer in physics and nuclear science.
Tunazungumzia mkuu wa kitengo cha vipimo katika shirika la ubora wa bidhaa nchini KEBS, Grace Anunda Ateka, akiwa na miaka 34. Jamani, Grace Anunda anapendeza, anatembea kwa madaha, anakuja kupokea zawadi yake. Jamani, wapi makofi ya Grace Anunda Ateka.
I don't get a lot, God do it. And I don't pay my rent, God do it. If you want for my hand, God do it. If you want keep my joy, God do it. I say anything, them do not God do it. No, not God do it. No, not God do it, no. Anything, them do not God do it. No, not God.
Congratulations. Now, she was recently crowned the women-only marathon record holder after winning the London Marathon at 2 hours, 16 minutes and 16 seconds, breaking the earlier record of her compatriot Mary Keitany in 2 hours, 17 minutes and 1 second. And she is now set to defend her title in Paris at the Olympics.
Mwanariadha wa kimataifa wa masafa marefu Perez Chepchirchir, jamani, njoo upokee zawadi yako. Kama yupo tumpatiane makofi. Aha, ni kama hajawasili hapa, lakini zawadi yake tutaiweka tu. Naam, wacha tumpumzishe Bi Monica, sasa tumpate Fauzia.
Tumpigie makofi Monica tafadhali.
Angalau aweze kwa zawadi. Asante sana Bi Monica. DJ jamani, Fauzia yataka taarab.
Nimekuchagua wewe.
Tumechagua Fauzia, si mwingine.
Mama, sitaki mwingine. Aushi usiniache, usinitende. Mama, usipende mwingine. Moyo wangu ni mwepesi, umenikalia chapati, nafanya vituko kama chizi, kukupenda sitasizi. Moyo wangu ni mwepesi, umenikalia chapati, nafanya vituko kama chizi, kukupenda sitasizi. Sura yako mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, natabasamu mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama.
Thank you very much, DJ. Orphaned at the age of 11, the world tumbling down on her and growing up in Mbusiani village, Kitui County, this doctor never imagined that she could one day become a celebrated individual in society.
Jamani, hii ni ndefu, sikizeni tu kwa makini. Ni daktari wa watoto, mtaalamu wa masuala ya homoni, haswa miongoni mwa vijana wanaobalehe. Ni mtaalamu wa ugonjwa wa sukari, na yeye pia ni katibu wa chama cha wataalamu wa maradhi ya watoto na viungo vya homoni nchini Kenya, na ametoka kwetu. Daktari Mueni Saumu, jamani, yupo wapi? Mpigeni makofi anapokuja hapa kupokea zawadi yake. Mpatieni makofi marefu kama tu jinsi wasifu wake ulivyo. Ai jamani. Asante sana Daktari Mueni. Jamani, ni raha si raha?
Raha.
Twende kazi Nina.
She holds to a grand vision for what she wants to achieve with her time on earth. That was the natural order of things, having grown up around boys. She, a mother of boys, and picking a male-leaning course in engineering, striving to get to the top, and now thriving at said top.
Ni mhandisi Maureen Wanjiku ambaye ni mkurugenzi afisa wa masuala ya umma na mwenyekiti wa chama cha wanawake waliobobea katika fani ya teknolojia, ambaye pia ni msemaji rasmi wa kampuni ya Huawei Technologies. Jamani, mpigeni makofi Maureen Wanjiku, mwaniki mwenye umri wa miaka 36. Makofi kwake jamani. Asante sana Maureen. Asante sana. Tumpate Bwana Kenneth Oyola. Asante Bi Fauzia. Mpigieni makofi jamani Bwana Kenneth. Mwanaume wa kwanza kusimama katika jukwaa hili la leo jamani. Mwenyewe ameshona nguo kwa sababu yenu tu. Mpigieni makofi.
All right. 4 things define her existence: family, women, youth, and clean energy. They are what she falls back to when other things are falling apart. And falling apart they have many times.
Huyu ni afisa mkuu mtendaji na mwasisi wa Drop Access, Nora Magero, mwenye umri wa miaka 35 jamani. Yupo wapi ndo huyo Nora jamani? Mpigieni makofi. Mtoto anatembea kwa madaha, kwa maringo jamani, anajivunia kwa kazi njema. Asante sana Nora.
I'm a winner, I'm a winner. Just believe that I'm a winner. I said just believe. I'll never do it like you do it. Just believe I'ma do it, do it. Yeah. Let me do it like I do it, how I do it. Allow me to enjoy myself. 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 Allow me to enjoy myself.
All right.
Yeah.
She's dedicated her life to the early detection and management of deafness. Growing up as a sickly child, she experienced the stigma of being labeled fragile. This early encounter ignited a lifelong passion for social justice.
Ni mwasisi wa lugha ya ishara, na mzungumzia Binansi Maina mwenye miaka 38 jamani. Binansi sasa huyu ndo anajua kuenjoy. Enjoy mama, zawadi ni yako, si ya mwingine. Mwasisi wa lugha ya ishara jamani, Binansi Maina mwenyewe. Kwa nini Nancy ateseke roho jamani? Wacha enjoy. Twende kazi DJ.
Oh, siwezi. Bora ni enjoy. Maisha mafupi ni simple. Yani nini teseke roho?
Asante sana Bwana Kenneth. Tumpate Josephine Katambo kama yupo.
Let's appreciate Mr. Ken Oyola, Mr. Kenneth Oyola.
Bi Josephine. Haya, tumpate Bwana James Ogoti jamani. Pigeni makofi. Suti mpya jamani, si suti ya Isili, imetoka Taki jamani. Aha. Asante sana DJ.
And this next Iron Lady became a darling of the public during the recent anti-tax protests. She spent sleepless nights advocating for the safety of protesters and demanding for the release of those arrested and abducted. but acceptance has not always been this easy.
Si mwingine bali ni rais wa chama cha mawakili nchini Kenya LSK, Bi Faith Odhiambo. Jamani, wapi shangwe ya Faith? Kwa madaha. Wapi makofi ya Faith jamani, tusichoke. Hongera sana Bi Faith. Kazi njema jamani Faith. Pokea zawadi yako. Anapendeza hapendezi? Ndo huyo sasa Bi Faith. Bwana Sogoti akaenda kuketi, labda Bi Mary uje utusaidie kupatiana zawadi nyingine. Asante sana.
Let's appreciate Mr. Sogoti kindly.
Bi Mary anamwakilisha Bi Josephine Katambo.
All right. This next one is one of our very own. So it has been 14 years since she launched her journalism career that has seen her traverse the world covering and telling compelling stories of human interest. Apart from being a top 40 under 40 2024, she is the 2020 BBC World News Comrade Moore Award recipient.
Tunamzungumzia mwanahabari wa shirika la CNN na mfawidhi ama pia ukipenda unamuita mshereheshaji Bi Victoria Rubadiri. Victoria Rubadiri, she in the house. Kunaye ambaye anamwakilisha Bi Victoria? Haya sawa, zawadi yake ataipokea.
Anyone representing Victoria Rubadiri? Okay. Moving on. Well, this is interesting. This next one is currently learning how to DJ. And having done at least 3 gigs, she is keen on living a purposeful life and leaving a mark among women in the diaspora. While not providing smiles and oral care for millions, she is busy thinking about her employer's bottom line.
Akitupatia tabasamu, huyu ni mkurugenzi wa kitengo cha biashara, huduma za kutunza kinywa katika kampuni ya Helion maeneo ya Taiwan na Asia, Muthoni Laibuta akiwa na miaka 35. Muthoni yupo? Jamani, pigeni makofi jamani. Wapi makofi ya Muthoni Laibuta? Tusichoke jamani, tuwape makofi, wenyewe wana raha kabisa. DJ, kuna ujumbe hapa, huh?
So DJ, your fellow DJ is not around, but her lovely parents are here. And let's celebrate them. Baba Muthoni.
Privilege for all of us. Muthoni has been a fighter right from high school up to this point as director of a multinational in Southeast Asia and Taiwan. We are proud of her, but most proud of all of you who have pushed our young ones to this level. Thank you very much. We represent her because she is in Malaysia. She couldn't travel with us, but she'll be here in December to receive the gift from us.
Thank you. Mama and Baba
Jamani.
Muthoni, ladies and
Ndio
gentlemen.
utamu wa kuzaa jamani. Hongera sana wazazi wa Muthoni. Asante sana.
Hakuna Mungu kama wewe Kyala. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe Nguluvi. Wa baraka. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe Bwana. Wa baraka.
Okay.
Hakuna Mungu kama wewe Katondo. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe Yahweh. Unaweza.
All right. So, a commodity trader in London, and she had her Damascus moment while on holiday in the coast in 2019, realizing the lack of insurance covers in the area, and she saw an opportunity to insure uninsured Kenyans.
Ni mwasisi wa kampuni ya bima ya Lami Technology, Jehan Abbas, mwenye umri wa miaka 30. Jehan yupo hapa. Jehan, tumpigeni makofi jamani, atapokea zawadi yake. Asante sana Bi Mary. Can we have any representative from the AR team? Asante sana. Tupigeni makofi jamani, dada amejaribu kusimama hapa, si mchezo.
Amen, amen. Every hustler getting paid. Where the hustle go come to pay. Your own in no go take. Amen. If you don't find work to your own, God self go do his own, and flesh go cover bone. Amen, amen. If you believe it, say amen.
Asante DJ.
All right. So her continuous pursuit of learning and professional development reflects her unwavering commitment to excellence. And of the many achievements in her 15 years in the finance sector, her highlight is the current role she holds.
Huyu ni mkurugenzi wa mipango na masuala ya fedha katika asasi inayoshughulisha na biashara ama bidhaa za wateja katika ukanda wa kusini mwa jangwa la Sahara. Grace Kitetu Royman mwenye umri wa miaka 38. Pigeni makofi jamani, Bi Grace. Chukua muda wako mama, chukua muda wako kuja kwenye jukwaa. Asante. Tumlete Magi Iregi atusaidie kwa zawadi. Makofi kwa Magi Iregi. Anakuja kusema asante kama judge. Haikuwa rahisi kupiga msasa, lakini leo anasema asante. Angalau wamepata washindi 40. Tuendelee na.
So nothing excites Kenya's best tennis player more than playing in front of fans, and it is no wonder that she is one of the most loved sports personalities in Kenya and abroad. Coming from a humble background, is an aggressive and known for her powerful shots.
Huyu ni mchezaji wa tenisi Angela Otoi the youngest, akiwa na miaka 20. Yupo jamani? Is there anybody representing her? Sawa, tapata zawadi yake, tusonge mbele.
All right. Like an oasis the story of this doctor is one out of a movie script against rewards. The village girl has sprung out of the struggles of the detested cut that is female genital mutilation and the chaos of cattle rustling, growing up deep in the shrubby countryside of Elgeyo Marakwet.
Mtafiti mkuu wa kisayansi na mzalishaji wa mimea katika shirika la utafiti wa kilimo na mifugo nchini kama huyu ni Daktari Jerono Cheserek mwenye umri wa miaka 39. Yupo jamani? Yupo, tupigeni makofi. Anybody from Tala? Asante. Begin makofi.
Yeah. All right. An award-winning architect for her project under Marigold's Leadership School and currently pursuing her master's in architecture and design. She is all about excellence and service.
Rais wa chama cha wasanifu mijengo nchini Florence Nyole mwenye umri wa miaka 38. Yupo jamani? Florence hayupo, tusonge mbele na.
She grew up surrounded by coffee. So much was the influence of her surroundings that she now identifies as a coffee evangelist. The coffee culture in the US and her love for community service helped build a bridge between production and consumption.
Afisa mkuu mtendaji na muasisi wa kampuni ya kahawa mwaka 1993, Margaret Nyamundo yupo? Haya, tumpigeni makofi, zawadi ataipata.
She has children's martyrs at her heart. Her trajectory in life is inspired by what her dad instilled in her when she joined Pangani Girls High School to do her best. More than a decade later, she is still doing her best, and now she has a specific goal to ensure that newborns in Kenya receive the best healthcare through the policies.
Ni mkuu wa kitengo cha afya watoto wachanga katika Wizara ya Afya, Daktari Janet Karimi. Daktari Janet, mpigeni makofi jamani, daktari yupo.
Chereko mwanenu nimekuwa.
Pigeni makofi jamani, daktari.
Ulinifunza nikachua. Baba kasema kuomba mkoracho ndikununua. Tena siku
So, Dr. Janet Karimi is not around, but her mother and her husband are here. So who's going to just say thank you real quick, mommy? Okay.
Umeona hiyo mikrofoni ilivyochukuliwa haraka haraka. Mtajua mimi ndo nilimzaa.
As a family, we are very proud of Janet. She's done us proud. As we speak now, she's on an assignment with the World Health Organization, and that's why she's not here. But I want to especially appreciate her husband who nominated her. He literally wrote the script.
He literally wrote the script, okay.
Mabwana, mumeona. Sitaki kusema mengi. Mumejionea. Tuwapigeni makofi jamani mwa bwana zetu ambao wanatunominate. Pongezi sana kwake.
Frida, worry not. I'll nominate you, my sister. Let's be there for each other. So she readily admits that her journey into data was accidental. It was a brave choice, too. And the 33-year-old defines her firm as the data community that works to bridge the gap between what professionals are learning in school and what happens in the real world.
Ni muasisi wa utafiti katika kampuni ya Phonics KE ya Multi Choice, Susan Gatura mwenye umri wa miaka 33. Bi Susan yupo? Ndio huyu anakuja jamani. Mpigieni makofi Bi Susan. Asante sana. Maybe we can have Dorothy just come.
Dorothy comes up. Patience takes a pride in being a STEM girl. She drinks and eats STEM, so much so that when it came to marriage, she chose a lifelong partner in STEM. She is one of the first female actuaries to qualify as a fellow.
Huyu ni mtaalamu mkuu wa tathmini ya ufanifu katika kampuni ya Liberty Life Kenya, Patience Muvea mwenye umri wa miaka 37 jamani. Wapi makofi ya Patience? Pigeni makofi jamani. Patieni maua yake jamani Patience.
So more than a decade ago, she was rocking the airwaves with her sultry voice as a vocalist in a Kenyan rock band. She, however, took a step back from singing, and her voice is now gracing different courts as a litigant with bias in commercial litigation, employment, and intellectual property law.
Huyu ni wakili wa masuala ya haki miliki Jillian Dirago mwenye umri wa miaka 37. Ndo huyo Bi Jillian jamani. Patieni pongezi. MediPoint representative. Anybody from MediPoint? Asante sana amefika. Thank you, Dorothy.
I'll be on the phone, calling you tonight. I want to meet you, make me know the fight. I don't want to sleep alone, wanna hold you tight.
A young girl from Kericho with an ambition and a combination of certified public accountant and a degree in economics. She serves as company secretary for a number of listed firms in a company where she has reason to become the chief executive officer.
Afisa mkuu mtendaji wa kampuni ya Image Registrars Limited Victoria, Cherotich mwenye umri wa miaka 39 jamani. Patieni makofi yake Bi Victoria.
So, Victoria is not around, but this lovely lady is representing her. This is, Victoria is her boss. Sawa? Yeah. Thank you very much. So when she began her mission to support menstrual health, she had humble aspirations. Initially, the goal was to assist just 3 organizations collectively serving fewer than 200 people. Little did she know, this small initiative would blossom into a life-changing movement.
Ni mwasisi wa shirika la Heels for Parents, Angela Waweru, mwenye umri wa miaka 38. Jamani, yoyo miondoko sasa. Huyu ni Gen Z. Wapi kelele za Gen Z jamani? Angela Waweru mwenyewe. Is Kenya Gitonga in the house? Yes, Kenya. Asante sana. Pigeni makofi Kenya jamani.
Go Kenya. All right, so 2 years ago, a conversation with a Norwegian investor set her on a path to pursue her childhood dream, empowering marginalized people and making a change in their lives. The conversation centered on sustainability, manufacturing, and construction industry, jolted her to empowering people in a way that promotes the circular economy.
Afisa mkuu mtendaji wa shirika la United Village Global Elizabeth Nasaka mwenye umri wa miaka 35 yupo. Elizabeth yupo jamani, wapi makofi yake?
If there's one thing she has come to learn as a leader driving change in the banking industry, is that while it breeds resistance, involving those affected from the start can make all the difference. Her day-to-day work involves taking her colleagues and customers through some form of change, sweet or bitter.
Meneja mkuu anayesimamia masuala ya ubunifu katika halmashauri ya Housing Finance, Anita Chege mwenye umri wa miaka 39 jamani. Wapi kelele za Anita Chege? Patieni makofi yake Anita. Sababu ni Anita. Anybody from Housing Finance? Karibu sana tusaidie kupatiana zawadi. Thank you Kenya.
All right. So as we receive our representative from HFC, number 29, and remember there is no particular order. She did not get here by dancing to anyone else's jukebox. She has a sincere drive to win and succeed. She has always been one to take risks and bet on herself. She supports companies to realize the full potential of their teams, shuttling between Accra and Nairobi. Yupo.
Meneja mkurugenzi wa taasisi ya African Management Institute, huyu ni Bi Asha Mweru. Karibu sana jamani. DJ, shikilia kuna ujumbe hapa.
Immediately I said Nairobi, Accra, I knew she's not around. This is her colleague. Let's appreciate her colleague who's receiving the word on her behalf. All right. Okay. She's moving mountains intends to improve the future of girls and young women in Kenya by empowering them to take up science, technology, engineering, and maths. This is the STEM subjects.
Huyu ni makamu rais wa shirika la Western Africa na vile vile ni muasisi wa afisa mkuu mtendaji wa shirika la Women in STEM, Caroline Nyaga, mwenye umri wa miaka 35. Jamani, mpatieni makofi Caroline. Ametafuta kitenge cha waridi. Si rahisi kupata kitenge cha waridi. Mpatieni makofi jamani.
Guys, I know I'm taking time, but allow me 5 seconds to just say, appreciate Caroline once again. She was one of the first awardees to get here, if not number one. Let's appreciate her, guys. So 3.5 years ago, she took a risk that set her on a path to greatness. And in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, she started an initiative that is now disrupting the youth technology space. The decision has reaffirmed her view that even in the word impossible, there is possible.
Mkurugenzi mkuu wa shirika la elimu la Powerland Project, Momi Nogo, mwenye umri wa miaka 32 jamani, pigeni makofi. Twende kazi. Akiendelea kupokea zawadi yake, kama tunaweza mpata Lydia Mason atusaidie kwa zawadi. Asante sana. Kimani, nafahamishwa Kimani Masi.
Okay.
Pigeni makofi jamani.
So as Kimani Masi joins us with a dream of always wanting to be a doctor, she now serves as an academic coordinator, arranging the day-to-day student learning, liaising with their lecturers and faculty to ensure they are well trained. Her work also involves teaching, linking students to suitable.
Ni msaidizi wa profesa katika chuo kikuu cha Aga Khan, tawi la utabibu, kitengo cha dawa za wanajamii na elimu. Daktari Catherine Gathu, mwenye umri wa miaka 39 jamani. Wapi kelele na shangwe na makofi kwa Daktari Catherine Gathu.
Story heavy and
So as I read this to you, or as I read this out to you, there are 4.3 million girls globally estimated to be at risk of undergoing female genital mutilation in the next 12 months. It is in such spaces that you will most likely find our next winner, working on interventions aimed at addressing negative gender stereotypes and norms, elimination of harmful practices, and promotion of gender equality.
Si mwingine bali ni afisa mkuu mtendaji wa miradi ya Orchid, Asenath Mwithiaga, kama sijakosea, mwenye umri wa miaka 39 jamani. Pigeni makofi. Tumebakisha kama 5 hivi tumalize, kwa hivyo msichoke, sawa? Masi Kamunya. Pigeni Masi jamani makofi akija kusaidia kwa zawadi.
Oh my God.
So this born lawyer and feminist officially exited from active litigation to the boardrooms of pro-girl organizations after 2014, and now she oversees programs in East and South Africa, as well as Latin America. Her rise to lead a global outfit is out of sheer grit, resilience, and determination.
Mkurugenzi wa mipango katika shirika la She's the First, Catherine Kiama, mwenye umri wa miaka 36. Karibu sana Catherine. Mali safi ndio huyo sasa. Wapi makofi ya Catherine? Asante sana DJ.
Okay, so this veterinarian describes herself as a girl in the wild. She spends her days attending to animals, medically calling out to them, and many times having full conversations with them. Wild, right? Her earliest involvement in animal care goes back to her days in primary school.
Ni daktari mwenyeji wa wanyama katika hifadhi ya Olpajeta, Daktari Florence Kang'ethe, mwenye umri wa miaka 29. Jamani, pigeni makofi Daktari Florence Kang'ethe. Akiendelea kuja, any representative from Refine? Representative from Refine?
Okay. So she rose to the position of managing director at the age of 33 thanks to her unwavering commitment to social justice, sustainability, and empowerment. As the head of the organization, she oversees development projects in 6 countries.
Ni meneja mkurugenzi katika shirika la Solidarity East and Central Africa, Rachel Wanyoike, mwenye umri wa miaka 39. Jamani, tumpatie ni makofi Bi Rachel Wanyoike.
Growing up in Gavega, a small village on the outskirts of Kiambu County, she was fascinated by her mother's nursing career. If anyone inquired about her dreams, she said without second thoughts that she wanted to become a doctor. It was during her 5th year of studying that her life-changing experience fostered her into this path of, forgive me, hematopathology.
Huyu ni naibu mhadhiri mkuu wa mshauri kuhusu maradhi ya damu katika chuo kikuu cha utabibu cha Aga Khan, Daktari Elizabeth Kagotho. Karibu sana, mwenye umri wa miaka 39. Mary Kamau from Nairobi Hospital.
It's what? Guys, listen it.
It's hematopathology, or the study of blood cancers. Thank you.
Representative from Nairobi Hospital, Mary, in the house?
All right. Mary is right here, behind you.
Oh, she's here, okay.
Still need to talk to the whole team. that leadership is about being a better listener every day, your values leading authentically, and the relationships that you build. And this translates to grand things. With her background in information technology, popularly known as IT, she joined her employer first, overseeing its IT operations worldwide before taking the office where the buck stops.
Ni mkurugenzi wa shirika la Path nchini Kenya katika ukanda wa Afrika Mashariki, Caroline Njuguna, mwenye umri wa miaka 39. Jamani, pigeni makofi Caroline, tusichoke, tumesalia na wawili tu. Pigeni makofi Caroline. Mutua in the house. Max Mutua. Max
Hello,
Mutua.
Max Mutua.
Karibu uje tusaidie
Please
kupatiana
join us on
zawadi.
stage. Hey. So this humble winner believes in this one life tip. When you do good deeds and sincerely, then the left hand should not know what the right hand has given out. Her main goal, support emerging women leaders from marginalized communities through advocacy, training, and extensive campaign support, wanting women to reclaim power in spaces where they face injustices and have been excluded.
Ni mratibu wa hamasisho na mtaalamu wa mikakati ya ushirikiano wa wakfu wa nguvu Collective Ajra, Abdulatif. Wapi makofi jamani ya Ajra Abdulatif Mohamed, mwenye umri wa miaka 35 jamani, pigeni makofi Ajra. Nick Nyamori in the house. Nick Nyamori. All right. Boniface Jalango kwa mahali jamani, njoo tusaidie kwa zawadi. Bwana Boniface, mpigeni makofi Boniface. Amenijuza leo ndo mara yake ya kwanza kuvaa bow tie jamani. Tena ya rangi ya pink. Si rahisi kwa Boniface, lakini imemlazimu.
And Mr. Boniface Jalango will be awarding our last winner. This 28-year-old young winner grew up on an agricultural farm in Limuru, and the one thing that always puzzled her was how are farmers the poorest members of the society, yet they grow all our food? This is what she wanted to change, and she maneuvered to get alternatives in the animal feed industry, and her company has created enough protein to feed 2 million fish and has serviced 20,000 farmers with fertilizers.
Ni muasisi na afisa mkuu mtendaji wa kampuni ya Insect Pro Talash Huijbaz, mwenye umri wa miaka 28. Is she in the house? Boniface, ni wakati wako wa kung'ara na zawadi ya Talash. Pigwa picha tu. Jamani, tuwapigieni makofi washindi wetu. I'm actually so sure most of you did not know your titles in Swahili, si ndio? Nipigieni makofi jamani. Na mumwambie Bi Monica niongeze mshahara, asante.
Sawa.
All right, so once again tuwapigieni makofi. So we'll be having a photo session after our vote of thanks, but for now, just allow me to introduce to you a lady ambaye alikanyaga hapa mbele ni kama ameenda jamani. Faith Rice wa LSK yupo. Sijui mbona nilikuwa naona kuna haya. Ngojeni sasa musikie. Rais wa chama cha mawakili nchini LSK, Bi Faith Odhiambo. She's the second female president of the LSK. Faith was elected on the 1st of March 2024, and she firmly believes that law is the future. It's a field where one can make a significant impact, and she encourages people to pursue it with passion and dedication. Ladies and gentlemen, jamani tumpigeni makofi DJ. Mweke ule wimbo wake jamani Bi Faith. On behalf of all the winners, Faith will be giving a speech. Kwa hivyo mkaribisheni jamani. Hiyo si ya Faith, hiyo si ya Faith.
People just watch you like a cinema, wine banditing like carnival. sure you do know.
Haya, ndio hiyo sasa ya Faith. Twende kazi. Faith anataka musimame jamani. Pigieni makofi jamani. Washindi wetu wa leo, 40 women out of 2,000 women. These are the final 40, top 40 under 40 jamani. Wapi shangwe?
Wapi Bruno Obiende? Dr. Kochura. Salimia Elda. Nijuja demu unyakachi.
Hakuna Mungu kama wewe Yahweh. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe Yahweh. Unaweza. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe Bwana. Unaweza. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe Yahweh. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe Lesa. Wa neema.
Mengi mazuri tumeyaona, Mungu umetenda, ni kweli wewe muweza. Ulitamka vitu vikawa, neno tulatosha, ukisema umetenda. Aisha Israeli, uliwavusha, kawatoa utumwani. Watumishi wako umewapa, yote waombayo.
Okay. Ladies, let's just take this opportunity and just have a photo session. Stay right there. So, if you're not here, all top 40, all the winners, make sure you're here and maybe you're shying away to dance, from dancing, sorry. So please, Nomba Uje. You want to tell me all of you came? Hey, and you're celebrating yourselves.
Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions.
All right, let's all take our seats as the photo session is ongoing so that the photographers can get good shots. Let's take our seats.
Just who wants it most? It's just life, that's how it is. Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me.
The emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Zobu, zobu, anybody. Tora dike, lemu dike. Tora dike, lemu dike. Hiye jamara dike, ruenu. Ekwe chenjigo. Hiye jamara dike, ruenu. Ekwe dagarigo.
We'll take more photos, so tuharakishe kidogo kwa sababu ya muda.
Chaluko Bike. Clear the road for Musabi. Step aside for the game changer. Onya de kumaki apotago. Amona bwebona tani.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and fellow honorees, allow me to ask you to just stand for 1 minute in honor of those who have lost their lives during this past 2 months. Thank you. I must say today it's a great honor and pleasure to stand before you tonight on behalf of all the amazing winners, the amazing women that are in this room. I must express my deepest gratitude to Nation Media Group, Business Daily for having such a robust and inclusive top 40 under 40. As I was listening to all the fellow women who have won, and I was saying, oh my God, there are amazing women who are doing amazing things. Please clap for them once again. We thank the sponsors and everyone who has made this incredible night possible. Being recognized among such a talented and inspiring group of individuals is a testament to the hard work and dedication that each and every one of you have invested in your various respective fields. In this era of this time, allow me to be biased a bit towards the women folk. Today, in terms of women in law, we have the Chief Justice, who is a woman, the Deputy Chief Justice, a woman, the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, also a woman. We have the Deputy Speaker, a woman, and now 2 additions that women in Kenya hope to celebrate. The Attorney General nominee, after 60 years of independence, is also a woman. And today as well, the nominee for the Minority Speaker, the Minority Whip, is also a woman. And in the world, we have the possibility of also having the President of the US as a woman. Isn't it a great time to be a woman? I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the support systems that have made our achievements possible. Our families, our friends, our mentors, our colleagues. And on my part, when I saw the husband who nominated his wife, I had to say, I thank you, my husband, for always being a great support. Without the unwavering support and encouragement, many of us might still be dreaming instead of living our dreams. It is these people who have stood by us, who have watched us, who have encouraged us, who have believed in us. That is why we stand here tall and able to celebrate the achievements with our fellow men and women. To our families, we thank you for your endless love and support, your belief in us, having been the bedrock upon which we built our careers. To our mentors, your guidance has been invaluable. You have shared your wisdom and experience, helping us to shape into the great women we are today. We thank you for using your candles to light ours. I loved today's analogy that ensure that you drop the lift, ensure that you drop the ladder for someone else to climb. One of my mentors, Professor Mbote, she told me, work hard that someday
you can tell people like her that when your business cards are over, you can say, Google me. You'll find me. And she's normally an inspiring woman because she told me that, Faith, I've been mentored. And as I was growing to my space, I didn't have women to mentor me. I had men who mentored me. And so I made a deliberate to organize myself to ensure that I always mentor other women and also other men. But she said deliberately women because the challenges that we face are quite different. And you have to work twice as hard to meet the requirements as your male compatriots. So we thank them for lighting our candles. Our colleagues and our peers, thank you for challenging us and for being part of this journey. Let us keep the fire burning even in tough times in our country. What I'd like to see to inspire other women is that do whatever makes a difference. But at the end of the day, it's you who will decide what kind of difference you're going to make. We can get opportunities to sit in the highest offices, but the question is, what do we do with those opportunities? Are we going to ensure that you fight the other women who are trying to rise up? Or are you going to ensure that you create a family, a command base of women that can come to your aid when you're under stress, when you're under pressure, when you need support? And so the little things that you do you may not see the ripple effect that it has, but it can have a great effect by ensuring that you build a team of wonderful women and men around you. In these times of difficulty in our country, and as we seek to bring the country back together, that we walk this journey as one. We've seen stories of mothers crying for their lost children, mothers looking for their children. In these women sits women of power, women that have opportunities to raise another woman, to help in the struggle, and ensure that each and every mother does not cry alone. And so I ask that even as you receive this accolade and your positions of leadership, your positions that you hold that can help other women, please ensure that you make a difference, particularly at this time. I say Gen Zs have showed us that irrespective of your age, you can make a difference. The fact that you're told that you're too young to sit at the table, times are changing. If you saw what's happening in the UK Parliament, it's a clear testament that the young people are growing to occupy spaces. And so what kind of mentorship are we offering them? What kind of support? So that as a nation and as a country, we can make positive impact. That the younger generation, as they grow up, they do not feel disillusioned, that they do not have an inheritance. Something that I had in one of the spaces, I was sitting with the Gen Zs, and something that I like is that they say the good book says that work hard so that you can put a stock for your generation, the next generation, and your generation's generation. They say they have grown up and they have looked around and there's nothing for them, there's nothing for the alphas, and there's nothing for the next generation to come. And so, as leaders, as women who have been held up and had the opportunity to create spaces, I ask you that as well, ensure that you support the upcoming generation, that let's ensure that we fight vices that cannot ensure that our youth are able to see that there is an inheritance that is available for them, that there is a future, there is a hope and a pride to work for your country, to serve your country, to be able to make a difference. And so that those who are aiming to get the 13th award, it will be more towards service to your fellow man. I strongly believe that service to men is service to God. So as you celebrate tonight, I hope that you, if not for anything, remember that the service that you've given is your service to God. God bless you all, and may justice be your shield and defender.
She truly is a superwoman. Let's appreciate her one last time. Thank you so much, our newest Kenyan darling. All right, so we are coming towards the end of the night, and I'd like to call upon, so there's this one sponsor, yeah, that we've been keeping under wraps, and that's because they were coming with a gift at the end of the night. Remember when I told all the winners to have their cards in here? Yes. So allow me to call on stage Dr. Andrew Were, who is the founder of Refine Plastic and Aesthetic. He's coming up with a big check, yeah? Let's clap for him and appreciate him. You might be the winner.
And as daktari is coming, we have one announcement. Kabla daktari hajaanza kujishebedua, ni kwamba kwa kila meza we have a QR code. Kindly just scan, give us feedback, and also get to visit the Top 40 Under 40 BD website. Kwa kila meza we have a QR code. Give us feedback on how the event was, and also get to visit our website.
All right. So as Daktari opens the check, as he's trying to unfold what the winner is about to get, let's call upon Mr. Ezekiel Mashari, a very good friend to the Nation Media Group. Let's clap for him as he comes onto stage. So here's how things are going to work. So that you do not tell us all we are biased, here are the cards. If you do not put your name, time imeisha. So what Ezekiel is going to do is handpick as you watch, and whatever name, you're not watching yourself. Handpick as you watch, and whatever name or card he picks, that's the winner. You sure? You're sure? All right, there you go.
Wanjiko Chebet Kanjuba.
Yeah, Amanda.
Patience Mover Liberty.
Please come up. Let's appreciate Ezekiel. Thank you so much, Ezekiel. So, Patience, karibu sana. You are the winner too. I will allow Daktari to just explain what exactly he's offering you. What does that voucher entail?
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations for all the winners today. My name is Dr. Andrew Were. I'm a plastic surgeon at Refine Plastic and Aesthetic Center. We are based on Gongod. And today, Patience is... No, it's paid. Okay. So she's saying, I hope you're not doing plastic surgery. So we have a voucher. I was not supposed to say that. Worth 50,000 shilling. For her to come to our clinic. It's a very lovely clinic on Gongod. And she can access any of the services there. It might be an invasive or non-invasive. It might be Botox, chemical peel, it might be a filler, it might be a boob lift. Anything you want. So we'll be there to provide for you. So congratulations.
plastic and aesthetic. And patience is our winner tonight. A voucher worth 50,000 shillings. Can she come with us?
You're welcome. And for all the winners, they'll get a 15% discount if they come to the clinic. We'll get a list from Business Daily. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Let's welcome Dr. Andrew Berry. Our night has come to an end. Such a beautiful night it was. Are we not feeling celebrated? I know we're tired, but we're feeling celebrated, yes? Is it Business Daily and Enabler? Okay. So with that said, allow me to welcome Mr. Kenneth Oyola, Chief Commercial Officer of the Asian Media Group, to issue us with a vote of thanks. So a Chief Commercial Officer has a wealth of industry experience, having held senior leadership positions at the Industrial Proportion Services. Karibu sana.
Good evening. My name is Kenneth and I'm a father of four. I've got two sons who are in their 20s and I've got Gen A's who when I get home tonight, I will be telling them that I've been amongst really great women and the comment that was put out about being able to mentor, I'm honestly really looking forward that in the few years to come, because one is almost getting to 10 years old, that some among you here will be able to mentor them. Now, without much further ado, my honor to be able to give the vote of thanks to each and every person who made this such an amazing evening, and I'm going to stick to that brief. I know we have mentioned them, the partners and everybody who has been here year in, year out to make this possible, starting off with the Serena Group of Hotels. We want to really thank them. Was the food great or amazing? It was, so thank you to Serena. Thank you to Safaricom. Today was a very interesting evening. Some of the people who were here, we go back way, I must mention this. Fozia and I were amongst the 7 who were selected to be management trainees in Unilever when we started our careers, out of 10,000 that they sought, and it was really good to see Fozia here. And then we ended up, we started off in campus, so for me that was really great and really good to have the help from Safaricom. From East African Breweries, thank you so much for being with us here with She Walks and the programs that we run at Business Daily. You were with us before when you did the BD branch. Thank you so much for being here with us. For KCB Bank, we really appreciate you. You have been very consistent, and Monica is really nodding her head vigorously because from International Women's Day to today, you have stayed the course with us, and we really thank you so much for that. To Centum Real Estate Limited, thank you. Brenda, she's no longer here. Very many of us have admired her through the years in all the different roles that she has had, and it was such an honor, and you could know that by the pin drop silence that was here as Brenda gave her speech, and for that, we're really grateful. To Investiture Mobile Limited, that is Tala, Kenya, thank you so much for the work that you do and for supporting us. For Refined Plastics and Aesthetic Surgery, I've learned something else tonight. I'll be doing a walk around about there. Thank you so much for that. To Housing Finance Company, my dad bought a house in Buruburu in the early days when we were so young, and HFC made it possible then when we were young, and you continue doing it now. Really thank you for the support that you continually give. To MediPoint Pharmaceutical Limited, thank you so much for coming and being here with us. To AAR Hospitals Limited, I really like your advertising, and I keep telling my marketing team, check out what AAR is doing. You just really make that marketing really so great, and we're grateful. To Olpejeta Conservancy, and Dorothy was so excited about that, about Olpejeta. Thank you so much. I've got to do a segue to say that one of the best times of my life was when I had a leadership team that Dorothy was a part of, and Dorothy, if I'm not wrong, 60 or 70% of that leadership team was female, and that was one of the best times of my life in terms of working with really powerful women, and really grateful for that. To Branch International, thank you so much for being here, and also Strathmore Business School for all the things that we do and the things that we'll continue doing, especially in the area of business. Really excited about some of the new opportunities that we're going to pursue together. In addition to this, I think the greatest people that we are honoring today are the honorees. And for your winners and your support systems, the parents and the spouses, we've really seen some shades of brilliance coming out from the different people who supported you. We're really grateful. I must mention the organizing committee at NMG. There are quite a number of people that are behind the scenes, and you might not have seen them, to be able to pull all this together. Lenny, I see you at the back. Thank you so much for making sure that this stage is always fresh and new. Today, Dan gathered the teams at marketing, the teams at NTV, the cameras are all here. We lost count. We were not sure what cameras to look at. Thank you so much for being here. Monica, I know you made that possible, and we're really so grateful. Our pride is always kuonekana magazetini and also to see ourselves on the news. For that, we are grateful. For all the suppliers that came together to make this possible, to make the setup and all the awards are really beautiful. We're really so grateful to that. But last but not least, for me, to all the judges, and I had the privilege of sitting at the table with you. A number of you, I've known you from the years past. So to Maggie Reddy, thank you so much. I don't see Philip anymore. I think he's gone to refill his whiskey. But to Philip Mwema, thank you very much. Catherine Carita, thank you so much. Dorothy Oko, we go back very, very many years, and I'm really looking forward to the many more things that we're going to do together. And last but not least, for all the support, the passive support we've seen from the men, I just wanted to remind you of this. On Saturday, we're going to be having Man Cave with the men's, if you allow me to use that. This is going to be at Tilisi. Please check that out. It will be a really great opportunity. It's going to be men only, and we're going to be sitting down with them to make them really better men, so that when they come back to you, they are real winners. For everything that has happened tonight, really thank you, all of you who made this possible. And with that, please have a great evening. I know that there's a photo session that is coming up. You could be able to take the opportunity to take those once-in-a-lifetime photos. And we've asked the teams to make sure that the website that we're building is building back, so that at any one point, you should be able to see all the 16 years that we've had the top 40 under 40 women, and then, of course, then the men's. Thank you very much, and do have a good evening.
All right, so we've come to the end of the night. Imefika saa ngapi jamani? Saa 5.
It's exactly 11:30.
Dakika 31. Zimesalia dakika chache tu tuingie asubuhi.